Hey guys, what's up? It's Jay, and welcome back. This time we're playing Voyage of Despair, and we're going to be talking about first impressions and a little bit of story towards the end as we take a first look around this map. The gameplay you're seeing is me. I think this is my first game. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is my first time playing this map. And, we're running around here killing some zombies. I'll add in some, transitions so you can see different parts of the map and not just, the spawn area. Because that would be pretty boring, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, before we dive straight into this, there is one thing that I need to quickly clear up, and that was something I said yesterday in my Blood of the Dead episode. I said that the new story is just called the new story, when in fact it isn't. It's called the Chaos story. So to clear this up, the new story is called the Chaos story, and this is Voyage of Despair on 9. And then the old story is called the Ether story, which is Blood of the Dead 5 and all the maps we've had before that. So with that cleared up, let's get straight into Voyage of Despair here. Now, I really like this map. It's quite a dark map. You know, you're gonna see a lot of dark kind of vibe. Well, you don't really see vibes, do you? But you get kind of dark vibes from this map. And one thing that I noted was that when you open the box, you can hear all these screams and stuff. And it was also like that on the original Mob of the Dead, but still, it is a little bit creepy if you're not really expecting it, I guess. But yeah, we've also got 4 new characters, so let's talk about those. Our 4 characters are Scarlet Rhodes, Diego Nakali, Bruno Delacroix, and Stanton Shaw. Now, the guy I'm playing as, if you're not sure, is Bruno. He's the massive French guy. I haven't really played as the others yet because I'm not sure whether whenever you start up a zombies map, it always gives you the same character. Because I remember the few times I played Blood yesterday, I was always playing as Dempsey. I don't know whether that was just luck or whether it's programmed to always give you the same character or not. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I mean, if you play co-op, you're going to see all the other characters anyway, so... these characters are adventurers, I believe, and they board the HMS Titanic, or is it it's the RMS Titanic, I think, isn't it? Let's double check that. Yeah, the RMS Titanic. They board the RMS Titanic to pull off this heist because they want to get this mysterious artifact that somehow or another they've found out is on there, and they want to get this artifact and steal it and whatnot. And then, obviously, as you can probably see, it all goes a bit wrong when they realise the zombies here and, the Titanic inevitably crashes into the iceberg in the early hours of the 15th of April, 1912. And it's not just the new characters, we've also got some new zombies, and they are the Blightfathers and the Stokers. Now, I believe the Stokers are those electrical gremlin things. That's the best way I can describe them. They're just electrical zombies that just run around and zap you and just generally be a nuisance. And then the Blightfathers are those massive fuck-off monster things that just... I don't really know what they are. It's almost like they're hybrid spider zombie things. It's not really clear what they were meant to be. But I'm sure, as with most things Treyarch put into zombies, I'm sure there's some kind of backstory to it that we'll find out at some point. But yeah, so we've got... The map is incredibly big. It's all full of tight corridors and hallways and stuff like that. There are a couple of I guess halls that you can go in. There's one with the stairs and whatnot. And in order to unlock a lot of the more, let's say, deeper areas of this map, you need the Sentinel artifact, which I believe is the artifact that the characters boarded this ship to get. You need the Sentinel artifact. And you get that at the other end of the ship. You run over there, press F on it, and then it just works and you get the artifact. And then once you've got that, you can open up a lot of the other areas to the map, including the areas where you activate Pack-a-Punch. And you've also got, obviously, because the ship is sinking, you've got underwater areas of this map, which I really like. You've got one right at the start, and then you've also got one in the engine room, and you go under there. The only annoying thing is, though, once you're underwater, the zombies, they don't slow down. It's not like in Black Ops 3. I remember in Zetsubo no Shima, when you're underwater, the zombies, they slow down and they can't, hit you all the time. But in this map, the zombies don't slow down at all when they're underwater. They just keep fucking running at you. And if you're not careful, you really have to swim fast, otherwise you're going to die under there. Because one thing I realised is that Jug isn't actually in zombies anymore. I don't know why they decided to do that. I was talking with some of my friends about it. And we were all clueless as to why they've decided to take Jug out of zombies. I mean, Jug is one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic concepts of zombies, and they've removed it for some reason. So I don't know, I guess the only reason I can think of is that they've done it to make zombies harder, which if they have done that, then fair play, but, you know, aside from that, it doesn't really make sense, and I'm wondering if they're going to patch it in at some point. I mean, if they do, that'd be great. If they don't, then it's fine, because, you know, I don't need Jug. I can survive without it. It just makes it easier when you're like walking around trying to find Easter eggs and secrets and new areas and whatnot. If you have Jug, it's a lot easier, because then you don't have to worry about being down by the zombie, because you can take a few hits and you'll be fine. But, you know, this map, it is a lot of fun. It's really interesting, and I think once I've recorded this video and got it uploaded, I think I'm going to go back onto this map and do more Easter egg hunting and whatnot, and just see if I can find anything else, because I found all the main stuff. I found, I think, obviously the Sentinel artifact kind of acts as the power switch on this map, and then you've got the Pack-a-Punch, which you need to activate. Almost, they're almost like pedestals, aren't they? Those little 4 stone things. You need to go up and press F on those 4 pedestals, and once you've done that, the Pack-a-Punch appears somewhere, and then just like it does on most maps, it kind of just, you know, dots around the map and it moves between different positions. And yeah, this is a really cool map, and I like a lot of the new mechanics that they've added into zombies. Like, you've got the whole creator class system, and you can choose which perks are on the map now, which I like. It's like I said, it's just a bit of a shame that that Jug isn't on the map anymore. And another feature that I really like on this map is actually the teleporters, those little portal things. They've saved my life more than once when I've just been looking around and suddenly the zombie dies, because I don't know if this happened to anyone else, but for some, like, the zombie just seems to randomly die on this map. It's not like, even if it's just like an untouched zombie, it will just randomly die at the most weirdest of, you know, points. And there was a couple of times when I was running through last night where the zombie just randomly died, and I was in a really bad position, but luckily the portals were there to save me, and it was pretty cool. And I do like having those portals around. They are nice if you just get caught in bad positions like that. So yeah, that's more or less it. Like with yesterday, I'll keep it short and sweet. This Voyage of Despair map, I really like it. It's a nice map to play on the Titanic. And as I said, I think I'm going to go back and play more of this map once I've uploaded and rendered this out, because I feel like there is a lot of secrets on this map. It just takes a while to kind of dig them up and figure out what they mean. And obviously, it will be good to get started on Easter eggs at some point. I haven't really found any of the first steps on any of the maps yet, so I do want to do that. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put multiplayer and Blackout on hold and then just play zombies for a while, because I love zombies. I was looking at some of the stuff on Classifieds a few hours ago, and I was just getting so hyped. Like, I found some stuff, and then I'd read about all these other things that people had found. And oh man, it is so good to go back to the good old days of the Ultima storyline. And yeah, I just can't wait. Tomorrow I think we will do the Classified episode, and then after that we'll finish off with 9. I haven't actually played 9 yet. I think I'll do that later today. I'll play some 9, and then I'll record some footage and we can do a first impressions episode, like we did today with Voyage of Despair, and like we did yesterday with Blood of the Dead. So thanks for watching, everyone, and like I said, I'll keep it short and sweet. Tomorrow we'll look at Classified, as we said. And yeah, let's go play some more Black Ops 4 Zombies. So until next time, guys, peace out.